Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Nuts and Bolts here on the FTOG server. Last time we set up our factory, and the whole reason for that was because in order to do any of the magic, you guys remember we always needed to have something that comes out of the arc furnace, or along those lines, right? And today I checked out the quest book, and I noticed that Logs and Wands is now opened. And one of the first things I wanted to make is this flora fertilizer right here, so we can get started with Botania. And in order to do that, I need to make ash pile. Let me show you guys here real quick. Not a big rabbit hole, but right there, you need the ash pile to make the flora fertilizer. And that you need to make with coal sand surrounding an ash. And the ash you get as a byproduct from embers, but we're not going to do that, or coconut peat, which you get from mud bricks. So I poured a stack of dirt earlier in the smeltery, and then I put it into a new, well, I guess it's a machine right here. Ooh. I built this thing here between episodes. It's a seared furnace from Tinker's. Got a bunch of lava and so on. And the cool thing about this is it does 16 items at a time. A quarter stack you cook up here at once. I cooked up a lot of my metals this way, and we still have tons ready here to be smelted. I am just gonna leave it in here. This guy right here is so slow and draws so much power. Is my steel all done? Perfect, good. That I don't really use it for the regular ore smelting. I put that in here, all the stuff, and over here I'm pretty much gonna use this mostly for alloys, right? But anyway, let's get all this ash out. I made a stack, it's probably way too much, but that's fine. And now we can take this. Oh, I also need my coal dust. Could be a stack in here. Yep, there it is. And let's go ahead and craft that up. I need 10 of these, he says. And that's all I'm gonna make for now, because you get 16 of these flora fertilizers per craft. So let's go ahead and make these 10. See if the quest completed. It did. Okay, now detection tasks. What? Cinder plinth. Super rich soil for imbuing radiant magics into plants. You need a very magic rich type of soil. Create ash by burning dirt in a cinder plinth. Wait, I just made ash. To make... what? Okay, so what's the cinder plinth? Let's see here. I don't think I've ever... oh no, I did use that in my Beyond series. I remember this now. So that's just lead, caminite bricks, and a furnace. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I had to cook up some silver because I didn't have any. But we should be able to make this thing now. Yeah, cinder plinth. And now I'm pretty sure that this is probably gonna take embers. The embers power, whatever this is called, to cook up. So I'm probably not gonna use it, but we gotta complete it, and I get energized fuel blend. Orange sapling, cherry, or coconut. Oh, very fine. Okay, so what is this used for here? Energized fuel blend. Wait a second, isn't that the stuff that we used up in those machines? Up here in these guys right there? Isn't that what we put in here? Yeah, right there. I think that's that stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right here because I don't need it. And let's see if the quest book here, okay. We already have this completed because it remembered we had all of this. Pick one. Dawnstone. Pick, axe, shovel, or sword. I don't really know. What would be the best? I guess these, I'm always gonna have something better. Let's take the sword. Alright. What's this here? True power lies within. Okay, so this wants us to get into Ars Magica. But I want to start with this right here. The Botania, because we're gonna need the petal apothecary for a bunch of things. And then this is Astral Sorcery, which is cool. And then down here is probably extra utilities. Yes. Okay, well, let's do this flower power right here. Let's start with that first. Let me put this away here real quick. Rascal is whining and complaining in the background. Not really, he's playing actually. And let me put this Where do I put this stuff? Let's put it in here. And the sapling, I'm not even going to plant that right now. Okay, and I should have all the rest of the stuff. Let's go back here and make us ourselves here. What do you mean ash pile? It consumed it? Seriously? I feel ripped off now. Give me that. Don't you hate consuming quests? It's kind of silly. Alright, so here we go. Let's just get... I'm gonna get them all because... let's go like that. That's fine. One stack for now. Good. Because we're gonna have to get ourselves a bunch of flowers this way now. So I can start with the petal apothecary. Because the petal apothecary, if you check right here, of course needs a white mystical flower. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and craft the temple block. Before I forget, let's just make 16, sure. So we have that, I have the slabs and so on. Okay, so how does the stuff work? You find yourself a nice open grass area. Ooh. Oh no, I thought they were not rendered properly, but they're just all black from the side, okay. And I'm gonna use this area right here. Bam. Wow, that's it, 2 flowers, seriously? You're, oh, 3, okay, you're very stingy. Let's see here, it should always find open spaces. There's a flower, a white one, finally, okay. I'm making a quick drawer key because I set up a couple of drawers that I would like to lock up in the back for all the different flowers that I just collected. And that way they're all nicely put away. There we go. And I'm gonna leave the rest of these drawers here. So I actually got quite a lot of flowers out of it. And here, like I said, I prepared the air a little bit. I made it nice and square and, you know, just rounded it off. And these guys right here is the ones that I wanted to lock. And I'm also gonna lock these 2 real quick and just leave the key here for the time being. So what do we need? We need one of these. So just check here real quick. You guys see 14 and 10, 18 and 14, 22 and 18, and so on and so on. So I got quite a lot of flowers here, which is no problem. And I think I have shears on me. Yes, I do. I wanted to try this real quick. I don't see that it would not work, but just to make sure that it actually does, let's plant one and grow it. So you can still grow the 2 high flowers now. So if I need any more, I don't need to use the flower fertilizer anymore, which is good. That way I can just keep using these. Okay, let's go ahead and make our petal apothecary. Let's double check real quick. Not that there's something here. Okay, so claim reward. A black lotus and an endoflame. That's actually pretty nifty. It's not bad at all. This, so I need to make a pure daisy, 16 living rock, and a petal apothecary. Okay. Oh, yes. I think I forgot. Require unlocking potential of magic infused flowers. You create a petal apothecary, get you on your way, yada yada. I think I heard somebody say that you cannot use the pure daisy with regular wood. I think you need to put the willow wood around it. So that means I'm gonna have to set up not a farm, but I'm gonna have to just farm a bunch of willow wood. Okay, where are we looking at? Right here, petal apothecary. Like I said, I have everything for that now. Perfect. And we're gonna put this fella. Let's put it right here next to the water in the ground. Right there. That's why I always like to have the petal apothecary in the ground. Because it just makes it easier to throw the flowers in, right? And then this one right here we'll figure out in a second. So this one turned in. Now I need to make living rock and a pure daisy. Okay, so let's get the pure daisy going. And I'm going to wing this right now because I remember it just takes 4 of these and a seed. I don't think there's anything else to it. Come on, open up. Let's get our seeds out. Put you away. There we go. Good. We got our pure daisy. And you recognize that. Good. Where are we going to put this? Why don't we put it right there? Perfect. Okay. And I'm going to need some stone. 8 of them. And set this up and get it going. I don't see the particle effects. I have particle effects on, right? Particles all. There's supposed to be a particle effect here on these bricks. Let's see, does the quest book tell us anything? Alright, I know that it does not work with stone because I checked JEI, which I should have done right away. Well, I guess I shouldn't because I don't know why it was changed in the first place. That makes no sense to me, but... right here, when you do recipe on this Pure Daisy, you need to put it with the marble from Astro Sorcery, and the living wood you need to put witchwood planks. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so but let's get started with this here. So we need to have... Whoa. Instant? Okay. Well, then there's definitely no need to make more than one of these. So we got our 8 right there, and let's try out these right there. And these are instant as well. I'm gonna have to get my axe right there. That's not too bad. The witchwood is not a problem. I planted one right there just to get a little bit more. But now what I need to do is I'm going to have to take this. Hey, give me that. Unlock this and get this wood out. And then we're gonna set it up with this goes there, and this goes there. And then we're gonna have witchwood planks here and living wood there. And I'm actually gonna put just witchwood right underneath it right there. That's good enough just so I have all of this right here in the area. Okay, so how many of these did it say? 8 or 16? Alright, so we gotta make 8 more real quick, which is instant, so that's not too bad. And let me just drop this off. I want to have this in my inventory. Good. Bam, bam. I'm actually excited about doing a little bit of magic for a change. I feel like in all my other series, all I've been doing a long time is only tech. And now that we need to do it, it's not too bad to do. This is a detection, right? So I'm gonna have to get all of these. Manual detect, thank you. And what do we get here? Sushi, honey, soy ribs, and steaks and shrimp. Ooh, this sounds delicious. I don't know. Are those regular ribs or ribs made out of soy? Alright, we're taking sushi then. Alright, so let's put this away. And what is the next part in this? Now it wants us to make mana steel and stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue with that then, I guess. Let's see here real quick. Let's get 8 more of these real quick because we're gonna need a lot more living wood. You need that a lot more. And we'll check the recipes here in a second. What does it all take? Because I know now it's possible that we're gonna have to do some cross-modding. Because of the... Where is it at? Where are you at? The mana pool. Right there, a mana pool, yes. So we need a blockage chimer, right? That's no problem. We need this thing here, standard focus, which is made with rose gold ingots and mana glass. And mana glass is Vintium dust with glass, that's no biggie. And a rose gold ingot alloy. 5 gold, 3 copper, 1 silver. Let's do this one together real quick because I know a lot of other people had problems with this on the server. Because they took, apparently, the wrong dusts from the wrong mod, not the wrong dusts. So let's get gold, copper, and silver. Yes, just like that. And then we're also gonna have to get the chimerite block. And I'm probably just gonna go with 1 mana pool for now. I think that's all we need for right now. So let's get 9 of this. Let's make that block real quick. Oh. Oh, okay. Probably a compression thingy. Yes, okay. No problem. We're going up here anyway. Extractor, metal former, compressor. You do your thing. And now we need the metal alloy. This guy right here. And let me just double check. How many was it? Rose gold ingot. Right there. So it's 5, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and 1. And put these in here. If you like too slow or something, you don't have the silver in it yet or whatever, I think there's problems. Otherwise, we would get Dawnstone now, right? There we go. Rose gold ingot. So that was, I'm not sure what exactly people were doing wrong. But we got all of this stuff. And I need to get the mana glass as well, which is this Vintium stuff. This right here. Can I macerate you? I can crush you. Okay. Well, let's just do 10 of those. I don't know how many of those we're gonna need, but let's drop these in the crusher real quick. Alright, I decided to make 4 altogether, so we use 1 for the mana spread, 1 for the mana pool, and I'm gonna make 3 mana spreaders because we're gonna need at least 1 more later to power like the runic altar and so on. So I don't want to be... What? I clicked on this. I don't want to be stingy with that. So usage for this... Oh, you get 2 mana pools. Well, that's not bad. Okay, so there's 1. And then the mana spreader. These are just regular living wood. Let's make 1 for right now. Like that. Okay, so we only need 1 at this moment. So we're gonna keep this other stuff here. This just like I only need 1 mana pool. Yes, did we complete a quest or something with this? No, we just need to make it. Okay, so I figured we're gonna set up the flowers along here. Let's set this up real quick. Actually, let's start with you. Let's go... Yeah, let's just put... I know, if I put a redstone thingamajig here... Yeah, let's start from over here. I think that... I'm trying to find the right corner so people with magnets and so on might not be messing around with it. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we can put it right here. Because... Now I'm gonna put it right here. That's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Because I'm probably gonna have some kind of a redstone thing later. So I'm gonna have 3, 6, 9, 12 or something like that, right? So we're gonna put the first one here. So we're gonna put the spreader right there. And I'm gonna plant this one again. Because if you plant it afterwards, it will be automatically tied. And now let's put this mana pool right here. That's good enough. Okay. But I still need to make a... Yes, let's get these 2. And hopefully it is just the normal way. So I'm going to need 3 of these. 3. Okay, it's the normal way. And this is bind mode. Good. So this one is bound. Let's aim this one right here. So we got this going. Now I'm going to need a little bit of fuel for this. And I'm probably going to... I want to see... Well, I don't see any reason why not. We can probably use this stuff here that I have a ton of. So let's start feeding that by hand for right now. And like I said, if we need a lot more later, then I'll just set up a little bit of a hopper clock thing. All right, here you go. Are you going to eat that? Cool. All right, we're making mana. Very good. And you know what? I'll just leave it here. Now, the thing is for the mana steel, this is going to take a while until it's filled. And I don't need any of the rose gold right now. Okay, so after this, let's see here. We need to get 4 of these, and then... Ooh, we're getting into Psy. Oh, baby. Ooh. See, what's my key binding for Psy? Here it is. Psy Master key binding. It's usually C, so let's keep that as C. And can we load it? Yes. Very nice. It let us load it. Good. Because this way, you can simply learn everything that you had up to level 15. That is really nice because, you know, it teaches you the mod. You know, how do you do the different things and so on. And once you've done it, just like, you know, back in the days, you guys remember with Thaumcraft, everybody was annoyed that, you know, Thaumcraft, you need to scan constantly the same things every time you play with the mod. It would have been nice to have that there as well. So... I don't think that we're going to have enough here, so I'm going to have to just wait this out. You know what? I should probably just make a couple more endoflames. That would be something to speed this up a bit. Let's see if the recipe for that changed. Right there. No, it's just brown, red, and light gray. Like a moron, have I tried dumping iron into here to make mana steel for the longest time. And I'm an almost quarter of a mana pool, right? I used those 6 Black Lotus that we had, dumped them in here. I made altogether 6 of these Endo Flames. I was waiting. I was just waiting and waiting and waiting, right? I also wanted to notice that I moved the power setup that we had here just 2 under the ground. Just so it's out of the way, because we're gonna need a lot of this room here. So it's all down here just in the ground. Because we're gonna need a lot of room. I wanna put roots into this area. I'm gonna move this here once I used up this mana over into this corner. You guys see I already have the redstone set up for it, so it's gonna be automated. And then I'm gonna probably in this corner here along this stretch, I'm gonna have to pull the lawnmower out. I'm gonna put the Ars Magica crafting altar, or whatever that thing is called. I want to keep everything here as possible. I don't think I might even be able to put blood magic here if I put everything underground besides the altar, but we're gonna have to see this. So now I picked up steel after checking the recipe, and it shows you gotta drop steel into it, right? Mana steel kind of makes sense, right? So let's see if we can transform these. Okay, so that did it, and I still have tons of mana. So I was waiting here for nothing for the longest time. So I'm not gonna feed this anymore right now. Actually, we can move it. Let's move this together real quick. Hello? You pick up. Thank you. And we can get rid of these guys here. Bing bada bang. And I need 2 blocks real quick just so I can have them 1 off the ground. Let's get this here because it's easier to break. And I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3. So there's gonna be a mana spreader here and there. And then I can put another row in here if I want to. But we're gonna have these 2 here. And like I said, I'm not gonna tie them up right now because I really want to move this mana pool. I'm gonna move it probably to like right here, right in front of this. Yeah, something like that. And if you place down the mana spreaders first and then place the Endo Flames, they're gonna be automatically tied to the closest one. Check it out. Here, you guys see these 3 are tied to the right one and these 3 are tied to the left one. And, well, what else can we make with this? Let's check here real quick. Is there anything we want to make with mana steel right now? I guess the armor wouldn't be too... Ooh, I like this. The Sojourner Stash. But I think that the runic altar to make the runes is really, really expensive. We'll check it in a second. Is there anything else here? Eye of the Ancients. Ordata, Mantle. Magnetizing. I can't really see anything that I say, hey, I would really like to have this right now. Lower Obedience Stick. Baubles Case. Now I can't really see anything besides the armor that I'd say that would be nice to have. The tools I'm not that interested in. Ooh, what are you? Soul Scribe, okay. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, we're gonna need some for the cat assembler, okay. And we're gonna need it for the tool forge. Ooh, baby. Night slime, aluminum brass. How do you make night slime? I don't think it's difficult. I think it's just iron, liquid purple. I have that and I have that as well. I think we're gonna make a tool forge so I can finally make a lumber axe. Okay, anyway, so why don't we just use up this here and make a bunch of mana steel? Alright, so we used it all up now, right? Yes. Alright, so you get out of here, and we're gonna put it right there. So now we can tie this back up. I have 21. That's not even enough to make the armor. And to there. And now I can set up this automation here, which is gonna be nice. We put this in here. And now this is just gonna drop 2. Gonna get sucked up. What? I didn't even see it. There we go. There's the next 2. And then I'm just gonna have 2 sitting in here when the flowers are all full. But this is gonna make me a ton of mana now. Very nice. Okay, good. Let's turn in this quest here. Manual submit. Ooh, what do you want? I got this. I need Hydrogena, seriously? That's a waste. I gotta make one of them. Okay, let's make one Hydrogena, I guess. Hydro? Yes, okay. Hydrogena right here. 2 blue, 2 cyan. Piece of cake. 2, no. Okay, so one of you. One of you. A little laggy right now, but it's okay. Okay, let's make one of these Hydrogenas. And you. Okay, let's turn this in. We're getting a band of aura, okay. And I'm not even gonna plant this Hydrogena because they're useless. And they wither. So I don't know what the deal is. And I'm gonna put this on for now, even though I don't have a mana tablet or something. So it's okay. And so the next quest now tells us to make the casting assistant and so on. Should we start with this or should we start with ARS Magica? Because then I can go over to the roots. Let's start with ARS Magica. Right here is my main gate, and I came out here to, I don't even know what this is called, this ARS Magica water, and you put an item frame and you put a book in it. And then you get this really cool animation, and that's going to make us the main book of ARS Magica. That should pop out any second. There we go. Oh, it doesn't pop out, but there it is, and it's the Arcane Compendium. Now that's a really good book, I have to say. There's a lot of things broken with this mod itself, but the book is really fantastic. It teaches you how to use the entire mod. It's really nice. And I'm gonna go through this here between episodes and really try to get my head wrapped around everything that we need to do with ARS Magica. Whoa, hello, okay. I don't know why piston doors lag you up so bad, but they do. And the other thing now I'm gonna make here real quick is, let's see what it takes to make this magic. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the runic altar. I told you that the recipe is a little crazy. Not really crazy, but we need an unstable ender pearl, which is a wither dust and an ender pearl. That's not too hard. But we need star metal ingot, which you get from a starlight transmutation with an iron. That makes you that. So we're going to have to start with astro sorcery, probably next episode. And we also need reinforced slates, which I think is tier 2. Yeah, tier 2 blood magic. So we're going to need to, start all the different magic mods. There's just no way around it and so on. But we're going to take it one step at a time. And so let's see here. Magic wall and crafting altar. We need to get rid of this. So magic wall. Where are those? Okay, so this is the crafting altar, which is Everstone. I need more magic wall. How do you make an Everstone? Which means we need runestone. Aha. That is different. That's from roots. So that's that with diamond. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of the stuff together. So we're definitely gonna need a diamond. We're gonna need some of this stuff. We're gonna need some of that stuff. What else do we need for the crafting altar? We need 4 of the dawnstone. Okay. And any kind of stone. Okay. So let's take a stack of this as well. So we have everything for the crafting altar. Yes, once we figure out how to make the magic wall, which is just Vintium dust that makes you 16. And the Vintium dust, I think I left in the back. Yes, okay, so let's check that out if we can make this here. These parts. So we're gonna need some this. Again, it gave me the wrong thing. I don't know what's going on right now. And we need that. So go ahead and make us 16 of these. And then we need the diamond nuggets for this stuff. So that's gonna make 2. I just need 1. Okay, good. And this guy. And there we go. So we got the crafting altar. Did it, by the way, give me... Whoops. Did it give me credit for The magic wall. Yes, okay, I only need 6. And wait. And now all we need is some witchwood stairs, and we need the lectern. Let's see what the lectern costs. It's just 3 of any slabs over a witchwood log. Okay. I think I have some wood in here. There's one of these. Oop. Like that. No? Oh, treated wood. If I do it the other way. Okay, we have treated wood. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. I should really... And I'm gonna do that. I'm tired of running around. We're gonna have a back door from now on. This is it. I'm done with that. This is crazy. I've been running around this building for like an hour now. Okay, so we got this. What do we get as a return for that? Oh, I still need 12 stairs. Do I have any of that on me? No. And I'll dress this up here in a second. I'm probably gonna get rid of the doors because I need 12, it said, right? Yeah. Oops, wrong one here. I don't think I need doors if you really think about it because nothing ever hurts me. That's 8. We're gonna need a little bit more. And I don't remember exactly how we built this. And I've also never used witchwood. I've always used nether brick. Okay, so let's turn in this quest. And I do want to build this altar here today together. Claim reward, a mana martini or a mana cake. We're gonna have a martini. How about that? What is this? Shaken, not stirred. Very funny. Alright. Okay, so now the next thing would be to get into roots. Runestone, didn't I just make that? Well, we might as well finish that. Who cares, right? So that was... recipe like this. I think I only needed 6. 6, 8. Of course, I need one more. Seriously, you're gonna waste another diamond, but I'm probably gonna need a lot of that stuff, so it's gonna be fine. I do have plenty of diamonds. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, I got this on me as well. I do have the living rock. You guys see, there's a lot more crafting in this series, but I think that if I do all this off camera and we just turn in quests over and over, that might not be that interesting. And you guys, this is what I wanted to do day 1, the casting altar. Okay? I wanted to, because I wanted to make the roots tools and stuff, because I didn't really want it to have to get into tinkers, but... And the casting altar is what I needed something very special for. I have to check real quick. Casting altar. Yes, we need the mana tablet. That's why I needed to get into Botania. And then this gold inlay is from Ars Magica. This is easy to do and so on. So we can definitely get started with that now. But I do want to build this altar here first. And I want to see if we can see real quick how to make it. Not your first spell. We need to have the Oculus mated inscription table, but that's to actually make spells. But I want to make the crafting altar right here. Can I click on this somehow? No. Okay, so mechanics. We're gonna have to find that real quick. Items, blocks, shapes. There's one I think that's called multi-blocks. There we go. Structures, crafting altar. That thing right there. That is different from what I remember. But these are all the modifiers, okay? If you build in this, let's see if I can find it right there. You guys see, this is the structure we're gonna need to build, right? And depending on the blocks, is how strong the crafting altar is, how complex of spells we're gonna be able to make. And witchwood here is actually good. That gives us a modifier of 3. I don't even see nether brick yet. That's why I always use nether brick, because it also gave you 3. And witchwood is usually much harder to find if we don't find, you know, one of the witchwood forests. But we just made all those blocks. The quests made us do this, so we're gonna use witchwood. And then the catalyst, we're gonna need, I think, 5. Yeah, the 4 corners and the one in the middle here. And I'm trying to figure out which one we're gonna use. I think we're gonna use gold. Alright, so I put the altar together over here. I took down one layer of the dirt. And just like it shows you in the book, I put this together. It's very easy to follow. You can even pause it if you want. I don't know if there's... Oh yeah, you can even go by layer. I didn't even see that. And the lectern you can put on any one of the outside corners. And I also put a lever here that we'll need later when we actually make our first spell. Up here is that crafting altar. And that's it. Very simple structure, right? So that's ready. And then I collected a bunch more materials that we're going to need to make. I want to do those today. The oculus as well as the inscription table. Those two things we still need to make. Well, why don't we start with the oculus? So I'm going to need 4 mana steel. And I'm almost out of room completely. Let's go ahead and make this 1 mana lens. And can I put the rest together? Ooh, I still need to make this here. I forgot. Yes, this is actually quite... Ooh, I didn't make this. Oh my god. I need hardened lumium glass. Are you kidding me? I prepared everything and I did not see that. I need to make an induction smelter. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. Okay, but we can definitely make this guy here real quick. We gotta have to make this weird phantom ink here, right? Which I've never seen, which is a mana pearl, any kind of dye, a glass, and 4 bottles. Let's go ahead and make our mana pearl here real quick. And where is it? Right there. I can't believe I didn't see that. Missing a dye. Yes, I remember. We also need to make... Is it like this? Yes. The modern pestle so we can make a dye. And we're just gonna use purple. Who cares? And we're gonna put that in here and make ourselves a dye. And now we can make this. Yes. 4 phantom inks. I've never made those before. I'm not really sure what those are for. But now we get this. We still have to make the parchment. Let's go ahead and make... We're gonna need a lot of those later on. So I'm just gonna make all 10 of them. They're needed for when you make all the different spells. I think the very first thing, either the first or the last thing you drop into the altar when you make it is the parchment. I'm not sure. I know you need 1 for sure. Now I made this torch. We have everything else here. Yes. So we got our inscription table. Okay, that is where actually we're gonna put the spells. And I think I'm gonna put that right here, and then we're gonna put the oculus right there. You know, I might make a little bit of a different floor underneath or whatnot. So that is crazy. I cannot make this. I pulverized the nether quartz. I got the diamonds together. All of this because I thought I just need to... but I forgot about this. So we can make this pure nether quartz here. Let's make this real quick. So just we have it done. So you get the seeds like this. It's from AE2. But instead of dropping them in the water, we need to drop them into a mana pool now. So we got those done. And we got the mana lens. I got those springs. Those are the only 2 I had. I have to set up a field that I can just keep harvesting. Oh, we can make this thing as well. The energium dust. Which is kind of funny that you need that. Here we go. We want 9 of these. Okay, so now literally the only thing I'm missing here is the structural glass. I got the osmium and I got the steel. But I have to make that. How do you make lumium blend? Which is tin dust, pulverized, and an energized glowstone bucket. Okay. And that one, we're gonna need a bottler. Really? You can't just put that in the fluid transposer anymore? We can use the fluid tank. Okay. But let's check here real quick. I need a... What was it again now? I'm sorry. No. Stay there. I needed the induction smelter, right? To make this here, induction smelter. Let's see what it costs to make that. Induction smelter basic. We need titanium. Okay. In titanium we can make in the arc furnace with rutile ore. Yes. I don't want to make the electric arc furnace because, I mean, this is bananas. Do we have any rutile ore? I don't think I have rutile ore, guys. I'm gonna have to... I believe that you can only get it in the nether. I've heard... I think Grey Wolf talk about it. That I mean, I did a lot of digging in the overworld and I haven't found any. But he said that he found a bunch in the nether. So I think that is as far as I can go for today, guys. I'm gonna pretty much drop all of this off for next episode. So I know I have everything ready to make that. Just right here. And I'm gonna have to go spend some time digging in the nether. There's one thing I might do off camera here between episodes, and that is the tool forge, guys. I mean, it's easy now. I mean, I got the mana steel. I can make the dense steel plates, which is just 9 steel plates and a compressor, right? And the block of aluminum brass, we all know how to make that. And the night slime, I'm pretty sure that I got a bunch of purple slime blocks from... Is it in here? Ew, I only got 1 slime ball. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find another... I think right there. Yeah, I went up on this one here. Yeah, you guys see, you can see that I tore down everything inside. So I'm gonna have to look for another one of these, but that's fine between episodes. But then once I can make that night slime, I'm gonna make a tool forge. And I'm gonna spend a bunch of time in the nether trying to get all the root tile. This witchwood still has not grown. It's been here for at least an hour and a half now. And it has not grown yet. I'm gonna have to figure out how to grow this. Let's try some bone meal real quick. And that's the last thing we're gonna do. And then we're gonna call it good for today. We got a lot done. It's just, you know, a lot of little steps. I can't even bone meal this. I'm not sure how you get to grow this. If you know how to grow the witchwood, drop me a line down in the comments, please. I'm very interested because I'm gonna need more, but there's a bunch of witchwood forests around as well, so it wouldn't be that hard to get. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. We got started with a bunch of basic magic, and next time, hopefully, we're gonna be able to make something functional, you know, with Ares Magica and so on. But until then, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.